Welcome to the Transparent FX Academy. I'm Nick and I'm a top podder on TradingView with over 190k reputation points. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. This is the place to go for high quality, free trading education. Now, without further ado, let's jump straight onto the charts. In this video, I want to speak about AUD CAD because at the moment we do have quite interesting price action and structure. Now, as usual, first I will be covering the technical side of this market, then we will move to the order flow. And by the end of the video, by using the combination of these two different types of analysis, we will try to understand where we have the highest probabilities for the next potential move here on the pair. Now, starting from the monthly time frame, what we can see here is that this market has just created a W formation. Now, in general, after the creation of a W, what you would expect is for the market to create a move to the downside to go and complete the pattern at the neckline, which is the previous resistance turn support. So here on the monthly, we could expect some bearish price action to develop for the market to go and complete this W formation at the neckline. Dropping down on the weekly, what do we have? Now, here in the weekly, we can see a massive impulse to the upside, followed by this correction. The market then tried creating the continuation higher, which is what you usually expect after an impulse and correction. You expect the market at least to try to print a higher high, which is essentially the creation of an uptrend, because as you know, in an uptrend, you have a series of higher highs and also higher lows. However, in this case, the market failed in creating a new higher high because it stopped exactly the previous high. So we essentially have the possibility here of printing this double top. And from here, the market to create a potential rejection to the downside. Going down on the daily time frame, what do we have? Now, here in the daily, I did speak about AUD CAD a few days ago when the market was here. I explained all the reasons for which we wanted to see this move to the downside to retest this level, which is exactly what the market did. And then we wanted to see more bullish continuation, which again is exactly what the market did. The market created all the move to the upside, completed this impulse correction impulse pattern to the upside, and tested the previous high. So at this point, it's definitely time for an update. And by the way, I will link in description this previous analysis, so you can go and check it out for more free education. Now, at the moment, what we must acknowledge is that this area is incredibly strong structure. This is previous daily resistance, which is now turned support. Until the market will remain above this support, it can easily continue higher. Now, before we dig deeper into the analysis here of the technicals from a daily perspective, let's first speak about the commitment of traders. So what the non-commercials, so the biggest speculators in the market are doing, which are essentially hedge funds. What we can see here on the AUD is that with the last reports, we have seen a steady increase in net positions, making the AUD stronger. So until net positions will continue to increase, it's very difficult that AUD CAD will manage to continue lower. However, it's important to point out that already with the last report, we are starting to see net positions getting decreased, not increased anymore. In fact, we have 3.8k shorts added from an institutional perspective with the last report. So the AUD is starting to get a bit weaker. On the CAD, we can see how we have very low net positioning, minus 30k. So overall, it's quite important to say that the CAD at the moment is still weak, and until the CAD will remain weak, AUD CAD will easily continue higher. However, also here, important to point out that with the last report, we do not see shorts added anymore. In fact, we actually see 7,700 shorts getting closed from an institutional perspective, meaning that the CAD as well could start to get stronger because institutions are starting to close their shorts, therefore taking profits on their shorts on the CAD, meaning on their longs on AUD CAD in this case. So there is definitely the possibility, if the market will create a break below the support, for more bearish continuation, because always remember that all pairs tend to provide the highest probability setups when all time frames are showing the same direction. Now, in this case, monthly, weekly are bearish, as we have already seen. However, daily is still bullish. And until they will remain above this previous daily resistance turn support, it will easily continue higher, therefore remain in a bullish state. However, If the market manages to break below this support after the break, this previous support would become resistance. So if we do get the break on the retest of this previous support and resistance, how we could be approaching a potential rejection lower. Now, as usual, trading is reactive and not predictive. The monthly, weekly, and daily combined with the COT data, those are the best time frames from a directional perspective. However, when it comes to confirmations and entries, the best time frames are the intraday time frames, so 4 hour and lower. Therefore, what we could be doing is monitoring price action from an intraday perspective during this move to the upside, waiting for the market to shift from an intraday bullish market as we would have to an intraday bearish market. And if the market would shift from an intraday bullish to bearish market and provide to us one of our valid entries, at that point we could be looking for a potential move to the downside for the market to complete this impulse correction and impulse pattern to the downside. Now, if you don't know what I'm speaking about when I say valid entries and these kind of things, that is all part of the mentorship program, which you can find at transparentfxtrading.com. Here you have the possibility to gain access to my entire course with all the rules of the strategies. You also have the possibility to get access to one-on-one private mentoring, the VIP market breakdowns with the Telegram signals, the COT data software, which is the one that we used precisely in this analysis, the trading station software, which puts together everything that you need as a trader all in one interface. And if you scroll lower here past the testimonials, you will see that at the moment I'm running a massive promotion in which you have a huge discount all the way down from 497 euros to 97 euros for lifetime access to the mentorship program. Plus, since I have partnered with the forex broker Blueberry Markets, if you want to open an account with them from the student dashboard and you do it, you can get a full refund credited back into your trading account. And if you scroll lower, you will see that at the moment there is still time to join before the timer goes to 0 and the offer expires. However, spots are limited, so if they get filled before the timer goes to 0, the price will increase anyway. So I really suggest that you join directly from here and take advantage of this in order to gain automatically access with the email and password that you will create during the checkout process. So definitely looking forward to have you on board. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash that like button and comment below. It really does support the creation of more free analysis, education, and updates for all of you. And I will see you in my next breakdown.